Hello and welcome, I'm Ken Gowdy from Skou Comprehensive, and in this video we'll look at this product, the Breath Builder. It's supposed to strengthen your diaphragm and increase your lung capacity. But before we look at this product, let's go through some simple anatomy. The diaphragm is a thin dome-shaped muscle located under the lungs. When this muscle contracts, it flattens and moves down. This creates a larger chest cavity, resulting in a difference in air pressure inside and outside of the lungs. This difference in air pressure causes air to be sucked into the lungs as the air pressure equalizes. This is how we inhale. When the diaphragm relaxes, it moves back to its original dome-shaped position, making the chest cavity smaller and again causing a difference in air pressure, and as a result, the air in the lungs is forced out. This is how we exhale. So essentially, it is the contraction and relaxation of the diaphragm that causes us to breathe, which we do about 12 to 16 times a minute. This is an oversimplification since there are other muscles at work causing the rib cage to expand. But for the saxophone players, it is the diaphragm that we concentrate on. Strengthening the diaphragm will result in having a large air capacity, and this is what we want as woodwind players. It means that since you have more air in your lungs, you can force out this air, creating a loud sound. Or since you have more air in your lungs, it will take longer to expel that air, meaning that you could play for longer without having to stop to take a breath. Now, having said all of that, let's look at this product, which basically follows the same routine that you will find in most breath control exercises. So what you do first is to lubricate the post. So I've got some cork grease. So I'm just going to put a little bit on there to lubricate it, which will obviously make it a lot easier for this tubing to slide over it. Then what you're going to do is to hold it in an upright position, put it in your mouth, and then you're going to breathe into it. So you're going to inhale and exhale with enough force so that this ball that is at the bottom will actually be sucked up to the top, and you're going to try and keep it there by breathing in and out. Obviously you're going to have to breathe in and out with enough force to keep that ball from dropping down again. When you first start using this product, because you're not used to breathing heavily, you may experience some dizziness or some lightheadedness, and if you do, then obviously take a break. The holes on top of the product are to regulate the resistance, and by covering one or two of them will make it easier for you to use this product. But you can blow more forcefully into the product in order to give yourself a more strenuous exercise. It is not difficult to keep the ball at the top, but you will experience the effects the longer you use it and depending on the practice routine that you give yourself. There are many ways to increase your lung capacity, such as going for a run or swimming, but by using this product with a metronome, you can actually practice the length of your breathing with added resistance. There are lots of breath builder products out there, so if you're thinking about getting one, then check out what's on the market, find out what method they use and how strong the resistance is, and obviously check around for the best price. And if you use one of these products, then let us know in the comments what product you use and how effective it is. Lastly, let me say thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful and informative, and if it was, then give it a like as usual and share it with your friends. That would really help my channel. And if you're not yet a subscriber, then consider subscribing to this channel. And I shall see you soon in the next video. Stay safe. Goodbye.